This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast.
Yeah, there's a theory that says that Shanks has an evil twin brother, basically, and
Is his name Banks?
that could be a really good way to like come back to that as a.
They
joke.
don't know what actual like Frankie looks like. They know what General Frankie looks
What General
like.
Frankie and what the Sunny
looks like.
not actual Frankie.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
why did Law act like a little bitch? Why was he all upset?
Which
Being all harsh and cruel at the end.
Wano was longer than my last relationship.
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Massive cock. And welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emery.
My name's Gary.
My name's Martine. Did you forget your name, Gary?
No, I'm just like, wow, we're opening up on that. That's crazy.
We've
It's
opened up
always
as
best
well.
when I try to do it on that. Mm-hmm.
There's been worse
Make
openings.
sure there have definitely been worse openings. Appreciate you guys for listening. It's episode 109. Don't look. I made sure.
I can't even see it.
Good.
I never once have been able to see it if I'm being honest.
Are y'all shitting me?
No.
I have to stand up.
Yeah, like I can't see the numbers. I see the word episode and that's it. I do it all for comedic effect. And
No,
it's worked every single time.
I think you moved it.
I did move it back a little
Yeah,
bit.
I can't see it anymore.
Does it still look good on the okay. I'm gonna be honest. You guys
Okay,
telling
we're
me
good.
that
It's ruined your whole
you just
day.
destroyed my whole world.
Yeah,
This
good.
whole time, like I'm just like I actually thought you guys could see it. Now I'm just like,
Nope.
I mean, I could until you moved it.
oh, okay. Oh,
I just had blind face from this chair. Not so much.
Okay. I thought you meant like this entire time y'all had been looking, you never could see it in the first place.
I mean, it's been at least a month or two.
That'd be
Wow.
crazy, bro.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for listening. It's on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, or Spotify. Make sure you guys check out the video over on YouTube. Anime Alchemist Podcast drops every Thursday. If you guys don't know, you guys can get 10% off on G Fuel when you use the code Spoiler Warning at checkout. Make sure you guys use our link for an additional discount. Let's talk about some anime.
Talk about some anime.
Spoiler warning, like the link or like the code.
Spoiler warning for today.
Yeah, for
Yeah, no,
biggest.
seriously. For Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen
Kaisen.
specifically, but not the manga, the anime.
Yeah.
Can I do a thing?
Go for it.
He did.
They did.
Ugh.
They did.
No. Why? This isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, no, the fun ends after the Maharaga fight.
That's why.
Yeah.
Look, everybody thought that's what that guy was talking about on Twitter. He's talking about the anime. It's just not fun anymore.
Yeah, no. Every time I come here, I am abused. It's basically what Jujutsu Kaisen's been like every single week, bro. It's just, it's crazy seeing it in the anime versus reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those scenes hit a little harder in the anime, if I'm being honest. The music,
Mm-hmm.
the little Nanami's whole like Malaysia sequence on the beach.
Yeah.
Shit had me almost in tears, man. I was like, fuck, I know it's coming, but like, damn.
I
Like-
hate everybody who fucking put Abilify with that. I hate all of y'all.
I didn't see that, really. The Abilify.
I'll send it to you later. Yeah,
Okay,
the
yeah,
internet's a
please
bunch
do.
of fucking assholes,
Dude.
man.
Jujutsu Kaisen
Nanami
fandom,
is such a good character.
no
was.
chill at all.
Dead.
He
Yeah.
was.
Like, look,
Good
Attack
character.
on Titan had a few characters that had potential to become good characters before they died, but nah, he was a good character. Dead.
Yeah. That's the running theme for the show. Oh, the good character dead. Oh, you're friends with Yuji dead.
Just when you guys thought it was gonna, it was over. It's like, wow, Sukuna killed all those people. Oh my God, Nanami's dead.
Oh
We
my
must
God.
be done, right?
No.
No.
Wait. Hold on before we talk about that.
Go ahead.
The way they sent him off, the way they sent off Nanami, bro,
Mm,
that was great.
great.
Mhm.
Great
Like-
scene.
He didn't want to curse him.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Like it shows that he had that thought till the very last second. And I like seeing I forgot that it was in the manga, but like that he saw his friend Haibara, maybe I
Mhm.
forgot his name. But that he saw like a vision of him or something. That was a nice touch.
Remember, that was the friend that like Loki sent Gato over the edge.
When he died.
Mhm.
Yeah, his death is what yeah.
Mhm.
And like honestly, for a 15-year-old, it'd probably take a lot less. For a normal 15-year-old, I guess.
Yeah. No, it was rough. It was rough. And then like they didn't even give us time to feel anything. They were just like, fight.
Yeah, immediate straight hands. Oh my god, and Mahito mocking Yuji. Like that was such a good
Yelling
scene.
back.
Mahito, I get you don't
Like,
need
you
to
don't have
scream.
to
I'm right here to die. Like
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
With
Same
that crooked
energy.
ass smile too, he's like, you don't have to scream, I'm right fucking here. Like
I loved that scene. I'm not gonna lie.
They make him so easy to hate. I hate
Mhm.
that character, and like now I think you kind of understand why I've hated Mahito so strongly. But it's not a hate like I dislike the character and I wish he wasn't in the show. It's a hate like fuck, this character's written so good, I cannot stand him. Like I'm
Mhm.
supposed to hate him.
Keeps
And-
Every
shit that
fiber of
hurts
my
us.
being just says
Mhm.
I hate this individual, but he's so goddamn good.
Yeah, but the show wouldn't be the same without him.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even upset that he didn't die. I was more upset that like Nanami had died. You know, like I
Mhm.
wasn't even upset that he got away. I was like, okay, cool. Like we'll see more of him later. But fuck, Nanami's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, and we try to prep you as best we could too, dude.
I done fucking warned y'all.
I'm not gonna lie, if you go back and just kind of like randomly look at some JJK centric episodes in the past, we gaslit the fuck out of you, Gary, about Nanami. It was to prepare you. You know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I really tried my absolute hardest, bro, to like make sure you like. I knew something was gonna get leaked. I was like pretty sure like you might get leaked on something, but I was trying to make sure that no matter what, you knew Nanami was gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, bro, because I lied my ass off to you for fucking months.
I mean, when I saw him get fucked up, and y'all were like, "Oh,
He's okay. He's okay.
he's alive," and we're like, they're not okay, but they're alive.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
I'm not gonna lie,
there's some hope.
That
that
one was
telling you
hard.
that hurt me.
Yeah.
Doing that hurt me.
'Cause you're like, is he dead? And you're like, not yet.
I don't know. Is he?
Yeah.
Do you
Because
think?
like you see that dude, he got his whole entire top half just exploded by
Mhm.
Jogo. Who survives that? Nanami survives that.
Yeah.
So like
facts.
fair question. Like, is he okay? 'Cause-
I still want to see if Maki's okay. Yeah.
The answer to those,
Welcome,
I
I
don't
guess.
think you're gonna get those actually this season.
No.
Really?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, also wanted to talk about the fact that like this anime ain't afraid to do it.
no,
It's not afraid to kill off like a core member of the group. Like
Yeah,
like
I
it
know.
had the core setup of Naruto. That's why everybody compares it, right? It's like, oh, they got the teacher, they got the 3 students. One of them's a female.
Mhm.
This time
She
they
dead.
killed the trash can.
She dead. Nah, bro, she was a great.
But it's
fucking
not a trash
character.
can
She
no
was
more.
a great character. Yeah, put some respect on
Dude,
her.
I honestly like whenever he touched her, I was like, oh, maybe she's good.
Mhm.
Like she wasn't
Like,
affected. or
yeah, I was
something.
like, maybe her whole like complex of her being the most beautiful and like her being a narcissist
Mhm. Oh, it like,
like,
finally worked in her
stop him. from being able to like manipulate her soul,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was like, oh, bet, okay. And then it cut to the flashback. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I can't wait to see her pull this through. And then her face just went splat.
If you pause the frame at the right second, you see the eyeball, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, her face just went like a ketchup packet when you
Oh,
step on
if
it.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro, I don't know they're gonna show it. It's just the left side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
She looks like fucking Harvey Two-Face.
oh no.
Yeah.
And that's terrible.
Do you
'cause
think they'll show
her
it?
whole thing?
Oh
was
yeah, I
about
think they're
beauty.
gonna open up with it next week.
Oh god.
Just to really hit. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
like, hey, if you think she's no, no.
Because I'm pretty sure that's how they did it in the manga.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember if it was at the end of that like chapter or manga or whatever, or the volume, I guess, where it shows what it
Mhm.
looked like, or if it was at the beginning of the next one. So
I remember when I was reading the manga, like it happened so quick, her death, that I was like, nah, we're good. And then like I think it was like the next chapter they showed just like her face. I was like, oh no, we're not
never.
good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because the Nanami one is pretty obvious. Like, yeah, no, you don't come back from that. Like,
No.
your entire top torso is just obliterated, right? And then the Nobara one, it like from behind it looks like maybe she just like got damaged. pretty
Yeah, like,
severely.
she's not gonna like this
Nah,
crazy,
bro.
perfect, like, model pretty anymore.
He touched her face. I don't know. I instantly was like, oh, she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's
She
crazy. that-
got fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy that Mahito's like ability is so recognizable that like the second you see someone just touch like their face, you're like, they're fucked. They're
Yep.
dead. That's it.
That's like, Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
Like, he touches something, it's like, game over.
Game over, yeah. Especially now, like when he learned to
Yes,
really use
especially
it.
now, yeah.
Yeah, because remember back in the day, he needed to put like all 5 fingers
Mhm.
and it would slowly start decaying. And then it got to the point where he went whoosh and just disintegrated like 5 people all at once
Into dust, like.
and like straight to
seconds.
dust.
Now it's just like, I'll touch the ground and I'll drop this city.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember reading that for the first time.
It was amazing.
Magnificent.
But that's not the anime we are here to talk about.
This is a random tangent,
Yeah.
honestly.
We like My Hero. It's fucking amazing.
We
Okay.
never really go on My Hero tangents, so that's fair.
Yeah, kind of
Have
valid.
we not?
No, not really. Well, I stopped reading
I
the
mean,
manga, so
but like, I mean, did we not back in the day though?
I mean, we would.
did we?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like I just have less and less to say about it
Because
because
like that's when I was like
stopped reading.
first getting into reading it. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
This new season, I'm gonna know what happens for the first half of it, and then the second half, I'll be like, all right, let's see what you guys do, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've heard
It's
some
nice.
shit, but
Yeah. Okay, so after watching this second season of Jujutsu Kaisen, kind of seeing like some like cliffhanger kind of shit that's like building up, does it entice you to want to pick it back up, the manga, or you to, you know, maybe pick it up in general, just to kind of like maybe go back and like reread the Shibuya arc, maybe have some like, I don't know, maybe you got some questions you're just like, I need to fucking know now.
I mean, it kind of makes me want to actually read the manga, but I'm not going to because like the anime is so good.
So good.
It's so good, and like y'all kept talking about side fights and they extended this and this is extra and that wasn't in the manga, so I'm just like, all right, we getting treats.
yeah.
We were patient and we got our reward. So I'm gonna just wait for the new season.
Just because he brought this up, because like it is very notable, especially in this one of the newest. Sorry, you did it and I had to do it. In this newest episode, they really added to the whoop ass Yuji gives Mahito.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
after
that was
Nobara
okay.
activates Soul Resonance. Is it Soul Resonance or am I thinking about Soul
Yeah.
Eater right now?
No, it's
later.
so resonant. No, it wasn't it.
It's just Resonance, isn't
I
it?
think it's just
Resonance,
resonance,
yeah.
But like, I immediately thought of Soul Eater
It's
too.
the same thing.
Yeah.
But like, and then the beating that proceeds afterwards, that was only maybe like 2-3 panels. Like he like put a couple punches, like a kick, throws him into the thing, and like
yeah.
you see hit like Mahito like saying like, oh, I'm trying to like get control of my body again. No, fucking Yuji was taking his ass and like throwing him around.
That was a really good beatdown. That was cathartic, honestly. I think like the animator specifically extended that just to like give that to the audience who was feeling like, yeah, beat his ass. Fucking, like they didn't want him to kill Mahito. They wanted him to make him suffer.
Yes.
After what he
yes.
Straight up, they were like, I bet whoever, like they were in a group meeting and they were just like, hey, quick question here. Who here thinks they love Nanami the most? Okay. You will be animating the scene proceeding after he dies.
Oh, that's fair. That would be so cool if they did something like that.
That would be I'm gonna
Fucking
make this a
be
beat
like-
down.
Let's fucking do this.
No,
I'm waiting.
after like seeing him just go pop like that, I was like, oh my god, like oh my god, that just happened.
it's like a
and then Yuji's just standing there. I was like, fuck him up, dude. Why are you just standing there?
Yeah.
And
That
then
first-
he did.
He did, yeah. I like that he got a good little fight sequence in both episodes, the Nanami one and the Nobara one.
Mm-hmm.
But like, man can throw hands, bro. I do really like Yuji's fights.
Bro, he barely using curse energy too. Like I know he like kind of infuses it into what he's doing.
But there's no curse technique involved at all. He
Yeah.
doesn't have
No.
it.
Exactly.
I do want to remind you guys this.
His grandpa cursed him. His grandpa
His grandpa
cursed him
did
when he
straight up curse
died.
him.
Straight
Uh,
up.
But since Yuji's been fighting, do know this: he does not use Divergent Fist anymore.
Really?
That was a like bad habit that he was developing,
And he
due
fixed
to
it, yeah.
due to his fight with Toto. Like Toto helped him understand, like, what you're doing is you're punching and then releasing it. No, like imbue specific parts with just the cursed energy, so when you're throwing it,
Oh.
it's dispersed with your cannon of a fucking hit.
Oh, so they hit way harder.
Yes.
It's kind of like hockey, kind of, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
a little bit.
Maybe reverse, and because in hockey, you do expel it, right?
Mhm.
To create more force. In this case, you want to like contain it.
Mhm.
Packs a bigger.
Kind of like Nen.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
for enhancers.
Yeah.
But do know that like it's still like a technique all on its own.
Okay.
Like it's not commonly used because it's usually used among like amateurs and like novice, but like it is a technique.
Okay, like a curse technique.
Okay. So I mean, it's been shown too that they have some commonly known techniques,
Yes.
right? Like the shadow style,
The innate domain.
the simple and innate
Simple
domains.
domain.
Yep.
Yeah. I do. Oh man, the first couple times where they introduced the simple domain and the innate domain, I was.
It's hard to keep up.
God, I don't know. I just wish I was smarter. But like the power system in Jujutsu Kaisen you could teach a class on that. Shit is complex as hell.
Well, he's got ideas now. He's like, maybe I will. It wouldn't be a bad idea to be honest,
do a TikTok
bro.
series like fucking explaining
Just
the
get a
Jujutsu
whiteboard.
Kaisen power system.
And colors.
Because I would watch it. Like, do it for me. Don't do it for me.
Get a whiteboard and colors, and it'll help you explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay.
Cursed Energy 101.
I know. I had to pause and rewatch a
If-
couple times.
If you guys want me to explain Jujutsu Kaisen's power system, leave a comment below.
Yes, please. Because
there
I
was-
always ask you questions.
There was okay, so there was something that like I saw like come up. Me and you talked about it. It was also really big on my TikTok. So I know it's not on here, but I just wanted to bring it up real quick to see like what you guys maybe think about it and just your general idea of this specific individual. Okay, so we'll just cut out part of this. Okay, let's say Toto just didn't. If he was aware of Kenjaku being in Geito's head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Based off of what you know of his curse technique, and like I can answer any kind of questions you have about it. Could he not use Boogie Woogie to like Boogie Woogie Kenjaku out of the head?
Yeah, like imbue cursed energy into like a rock.
Or
Right.
like a curse tool, or
Right.
himself.
Or-
He is a curse user. He could technically.
And just
Pop him out.
boogie woogie and pop into his head.
It would destroy the body, but in doing so, you would separate Kenjaku from Geito's body,
Yeah. And then save the day.
which is really not a good thing.
Could he do that with the fingers? With
It's
Sukuma's
not. Oh
fingers?
God.
Unless they're digested.
Why would you
Unless
do
they're
that then? No, if it's not a good thing, then it's not an option. Why would you do that? Well, unless
Well-
you have somebody just waiting to like counter whatever he's gonna throw out.
Whatever Toto's gonna throw out?
No.
Kenjaku?
Kenjaku.
Oh.
But as a brain, like he's pretty. I'll tell you this: he's the second best barrier curse user.
This man.
I can't remember
he
what fucking-
copied Futurama. He was like, psychic brains.
Yes, exactly.
God damn it.
we know too many pop culture references.
yes, we do.
Yeah. We were made for
But
this
yeah,
one.
like some people have said like no because like he kind of like imbues his own curse energy throughout Geito himself. So like trying to like Kenjaku is one with the body essentially. You can't swap one part of it without swapping the rest of it. It's like
It's not connected though. Is
like
it?
it's kind of like I don't know if this is like the best
Is
example.
it like Orochimaru? You got to like do some ritual or meet some specific conditions to swap bodies after like certain amount of time. Because like Orochimaru makes sure his chakra is imbued into the person.
like a proper amount.
Yeah, before he can like shift and
Mhm.
take over their body.
Nah, the body just gotta be dead. But
You
leaving
don't have to, like-
it, I don't know the conditions on that one.
Okay.
I'm sure he probably has some defenses to prevent against something like that. But just like on a basic level, it seems like that would work to me, right? But again, this is never gonna happen.
I kind of think of it like, so like his curse energy is like, all right, I think you're probably gonna be the only one that gets this. You might, I don't know. You know how like, shit. No, I'm over here thinking about every Latin superhero out there right now, except the one I need.
Miles Morales.
No, DC.
Jaime Reyes.
Yes, Jaime Reyes and the Blue Beetle.
Oh,
They are one. Like their essence is merged. Like
you can't separate them.
no.
Okay.
Like their DNAs like share each other's DNAs, and like to separate one would like to kill them both.
Oh, so it's like Mewtwo and Blaine, the guy who created him.
Yes.
Okay.
So is that how you would compare the Kenjaku situation?
Yeah, kind of maybe. That like
So then maybe it wouldn't work then, right?
that's something like I could see the argument for it.
Yeah.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet, all right, kids?
Does Panda get his cores remade?
That's a really good question, and I'm 90% sure he can, just because the president is like the leading expert in that type of curse technique. Like Panda's the most sophisticated like puppet curse technique ever, like because he's sentient.
Does Panda do more stuff later on in the show? Is
So,
he like
do you guys want to talk about One Piece?
Don't
He
tell
said,
Pablo.
"No, man."
Don't tell Pablo. You go.
Bro, I just like, I would love to see Panda just open Kenjaku's head like a honey pot and dig his brain out.
You would love to see that.
I'm gonna be honest, you guys will fucking love the ending of that fight.
Okay.
Like
What, Panda versus Kenjaku?
who ends up fighting Kenjaku, you guys will be like, bet.
All right.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about One Piece. Wano has ended. We're out of Wano.
We finally made it, guys. 4 years later.
I thought it was 5.
4.5 maybe, something like that.
Oh my god.
Did it feel like 4 years to you guys? You guys started it from the very beginning. Like, y'all were watching week to week when Wano started, and, through the end. I got caught up on One Piece when Luffy got sent to the prison. So I watched a good chunk of it, just straight back to back to back, and then I started watching week to week. I mean, started reading the manga, but I still watch week to week. How was it for y'all? Did it feel like 4 years?
Dude, it's been 4 years. You remember? I think you might have still been married.
When Wano started?
Yeah.
It was in 2019. Wano started in 2019.
Oh, wow.
Technically, yes.
I don't know why, but I feel like it was around.
Bro, no. That's a crazy fact to understand.
I think we were at that apartment watching it.
The first one, Where I Met Y'all?
The first,
Or the one
just
before
My
like
my
the-
first apartment.
Oh,
the first episode entering Wano, because it was like a celebration. It was like so much fun
Such a
going
good
up the
thing.
waterfall and like making it to Wano. That was so much fun. Yeah, okay, we all got separated, whatever. But the art style shifted and everything.
Wano was longer than my last relationship.
I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh at
No, it's funny. That's why I
But
said
it's
it.
kind of funny. That just goes to show, man. One Piece is forever.
Yo,
One Piece
yeah.
is the only long-term relationship we need.
Yeah.
I don't
Bitches
have
ain't shit.
commitment issues. Y'all do.
Y'all, excuse me. Anyways, okay. Well, I don't know. There's a lot I want to ask you.
There's a lot to
guys.
unpack.
There's a lot to unpack. Do you want to start with just like how it ended, and then go into like what we thought about the entire arc?
I'm upset. Carrot had to become the ruler of fucking Zoe.
Yeah,
Okay, that's one thing. She didn't
Right.
join the crew, so I'm upset with that.
agreed.
Momo isn't coming with us, and neither is Yamao.
Yeah, that's the one that I knew was gonna hurt him.
Which hurts, but I love that he told them both, like, if at any point you want to become pirates, we will come back and pick you up.
I do love that. Like that.
Yeah,
that
then
gives me.
They
Open
gave them the
invitation.
fag,
Yeah.
but Kiemon got one too, which
Yeah.
I thought was dope.
Because think about it.
He deserves it too. He's been there. He's been rolling with them for a while.
10 years in our
Kinemon never
time.
got to go like be on Roger's ship.
Yeah.
So like that'd be like something that like, you know, to go find the One Piece like Odin did, like his master did. Like that's a cool fucking thing for Kinemon in my personal opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
I think in my opinion, Kinemon deserves to know what the One Piece is.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Does he not?
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. I don't know if he'll end up being actually on the ship again. I think I see Kinemon
Oh great.
and
Kinemon's
most of
gonna
the
die.
samurais kind of coming back later on in the story as like coming in with like the Straw Hat Fleet and everything, like final war type
Yeah,
shit.
sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
Who's to say that like some great big war isn't fought before Luffy goes to find the One Piece? Also, like we did say, like what if like, you know, Wano rolls up on is it Pluton? Or
The ship?
yeah. Like,
Oh,
what if,
like they pull up
like
on-
you know, we talked about that like a couple episodes back. Like
Yeah, that could also
what
be
if
a
they
thing.
I can't believe Kaido was just sitting on that.
he couldn't read it.
With it. He couldn't read the poneglyph, and the borders were still up.
Yeah.
for Wano.
But Jack was able to find that it was down there.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he can carry
Oh.
that ship up on his own. That's a
Oh.
giant fucking warship. Like Jack is not. He can't do that. He was able to find it. That's
That's fair.
He
Okay,
knew it
okay.
was
Yeah,
there.
but he had the numbers for it. Like,
They can't
think about how many people he had though.
But it was that's not
But a-
like
but a devil
dip
fruit
in the
army.
pool that's not a devil fruit army. Well, it is, yeah, a devil fruit army. They'd all drown first of all, and second, that's so deep down into the waters of like Wano that you would need an army of fishmen specifically with no devil fruit powers to come and haul that shit up. That's like the equivalent of hauling the Noah, maybe.
I think
Or
think
big.
about
Okay,
how big
okay,
Wano
okay.
is. I bet getting that low, the pressure would probably kill
Yes.
normal people.
Yeah. Like, and yeah, even Jack, like he has a devil fruit. He can't do anything except just kind of go down there, float, and be like, "Hey, there it is." So he was limited on what he could do. He had the knowledge that it was there, but I think that's also why he had, like, why Kaido
He
decided
knew
to
the
stay in Wano.
poneglyph was there. That's what it was.
Yeah, he knew the poneglyph was there.
Yo,
So-
why did Law act like a little bitch? Why was he all upset?
Which
Being all harsh and cruel at the end when they
Uh,
was talking about a man with the scar and he's like,
oh, I forgot to mention the man with the scar or burned by fire or something like that. I don't know. The man with the scar, didn't they mention that already?
I think they
Yeah,
did. I just
yeah.
I don't.
But it's important. I
It's
don't know.
very
what it is. I don't
vague.
know who it is. Yeah,
they were
Oh.
super vague.
but it seems like it's an important person.
That's somebody they're going to look for. That's something that was on the road poneglyph.
No, that's something that Kid wants to go search for. He was talking to Killer on their way out, and they're like, "Oh, I guess it's time to go. We should try to go find the man marked by flames." That's what the actual translation was in the manga.
Mhm.
I don't know how they said it in the anime because I didn't watch that episode, but it's the man marked by flames or scarred by flames or whatever. So I don't know who it is. They haven't revealed that in the manga yet. The speculation has been anywhere from like, dragon, any prominent person with a scar, basically. A Kainu, he has a scar.
Aokiji.
Aokiji, like it could be so many different people, and like, but it has to have some kind of relation to Kid. Like, who does Kid know, right? And that's a
Oh.
weird epithet to have. So I'm curious to see what they do with that. That seems like it'll be important later on, but that's something to noteworthy, I guess, towards the end.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So just don't forget that, I guess, because especially in Egghead, like we'll have the conversation of the man marked by flames again, because there'll
So-
be like people introduced and stuff will be like, hey, like, do you guys think this could be it? Or there's gonna be a
Oda's
lot of
a-
opportunity for
Oda's a
us to
fuck.
theorize. I know.
Just just when he's like he reveals like Joy Boy, Sun God, Nika, Luffy, yeah. Like here's this other fucking character you have nothing to know about, and you're gonna need all these you're gonna have all these questions about and never get the answers for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Not the first.
Oda,
nor the
I
last.
love you. Fuck you.
I'm excited for Egghead because it's gonna give us the opportunity to theorize about a lot of things, because Egghead is setting up a lot of things that it's not gonna resolve in its own arc. So we'll all
So it's
be
another
kind
punk
of-
hazard.
It's probably the first the first of like
Mm-hmm.
a saga.
Yeah, it's the
I mean,
beginning
it's the
of
final
Set up
saga,
for a
correct?
saga,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, Egghead is insane. Like, you're gonna have so many questions. You'll get some questions answered too. It's gonna be really fun. I really am
Bro, it's
excited for
crazy
you
that
guys.
we're already getting into it soon.
Mm-hmm.
And like, y'all ain't been in there that long, right?
Nah, it's been maybe a year and a half, give or take. About a year. Yeah, the anime's kind of been closing that gap because of a lot of the manga breaks. So about a year ahead ish.
I mean, we were in Wano for 4 years. It's okay.
I could see Egghead wrapping up maybe like springtime, maybe spring or summer.
Is it weird that like being on a Wano feels like a fever dream?
Like, what's gonna happen next? It's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Their bounties,
Oh,
the
yeah,
bounty
let's talk about
update,
that.
bro. Poor Sanji. He number 4. He number 4.
And they gave him back his old fucking
They couldn't even keep the old one.
Yeah, that was
what the
funny as fuck.
I didn't notice that until today. I was like, oh yeah, they just did him dirty for no reason.
Yeah, cause fuck it, why not?
He had the highest or second highest bounty for a long time, our time. So
Yeah.
over 4 years.
Yeah. But now he's number 4.
But now he's number 4. It's funny because like now the whole monster trio, debate comes back up because Jinbei's here.
Yeah.
And like, oh, is the new monster trio like Luffy, Zoro, and Jinbei? And now people are
No.
saying, well, no,
The
now
monster
it's like
trio's
Zoro,
them.
Jinbei, and Sanji.
Yeah.
Luffy's in his own tier. He's
Yeah.
a Yonko
He's
now.
a god.
Yeah, you don't put Luffy in that trio talk
No.
anymore. Not after Wano.
Yeah, Jinbei was the replacement to like.
Y'all the
slide in
the
there.
1 billion conversation. Luffy's a 3
3
billion conversation.
Did y'all expect Zoro and Sanji to get over 1 billion?
I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting it because it's like we had seen so few characters with the billion. Like they have bounties up there with Katakuris now.
But it makes sense because they're Yonko
They're-
commanders
yeah,
now.
Yeah, but it's just crazy to see like the narrative being spun by the world government.
Mhm.
That's what they are. It's like, oh, the senior captain Luffy
I think it's so cool.
and his what senior executives.
Yeah, or his
Or
like
top
top
executive.
officials or
Yeah.
something.
It's
It's a weird phrasing for the Straw Hats that we've known since they were on the little rinky-dink boat, just
A dinghy.
a little dingy boat back
Oh
in the
my
day,
God.
to sailing out of Wano on the Sunny, having a full-fledged Yonko
Frankie
crew.
has no
Oh,
picture.
it's the Sunny.
What the hell did
Like,
they do,
Why,
man?
right?
Why?
I don't know. I think that also might be just something that he did for a specific reason later on. Maybe it could be like a whole, where like the government doesn't know what Frankie looks like, so maybe he could like infiltrate something, right? That could be a really good way to like come back to that as a
They
joke.
don't know what actual like Frankie looks like. They know what General Frankie
What
looks
General
like.
Frankie and what the Sunny,
Sunny looks like.
not actual Frankie.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of people think, and I like that theory.
Maybe Morgan's has connections. I mean, he does have connections, but like,
Damn. Oh, what if he actually knows like
Like-
Frankie back from like when he
Cutty
was
Flam.
like for like cutting like well I mean like that but like back when he was like on Water 7 Days
Oh, maybe.
and he could be just like low key covering up Frankie's face this whole time for him.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, like they go way back, and he's just like doing them.
Yeah, some like underground,
I could see that.
what if it was his dad? That's
Whoa.
why he's so eccentric.
Well, we've never seen Morgan's human form, so it could
True.
literally be anybody.
His parents were pirates that
Too much
abandoned him.
Yeah, no, I do like that. And then I also really loved Robin getting like that 930 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
bro,
my
she's almost at
God.
$1 billion. Like
Dude.
that just shows like she's one of the heavy hitters
Yeah.
too.
Highly like, she
And
definitely
dangerous.
deserves that. Dangerous. But like that makes sense for who Robin is. Not even the fact that she's a heavy hitter, although that does play a big part. But
She's
the
a
fact that
scholar.
she is a scholar, she's from Okara, she can read poneglyphs, and she's on a Yonko crew. It's that combination of like attributes and skill sets that truly make her, in the eyes of the government, a dangerous or like wanted pirate.
It felt
because-
Okay.
a little low, if I'm being honest.
Felt a little
Okay,
low. I
okay,
would have
okay.
taken $1 billion.
Let me ask you guys this then. Who assigns the numbers?
I think it's like that committee that we saw at the world government. I don't know
Okay.
any of their names, but
Okay.
like they seem like they have some kind of committee to like come up with the numbers, because it's
Not
Clearly not the
Gorosei.
Gorosei. They were like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are we drawing so much attention to Luffy? It's not a Kainu or any of the admirals. It's not the fleet admiral. So they have to have some other, like, committee focused on that, I guess.
Okay, because then, like, maybe what part of the issue is why she's not being given more, I guess, recognition of, like, her level
they don't
of threat.
know
Think about it.
what she knows.
Exactly. The Gorosei can understand, like, okay, she's
Incredibly dangerous.
She can read poneglyphs.
Perfect storm.
And she's been with Monkey D. Luffy that's seen 3 road poneglyphs.
Do they know that he has 3 road poneglyphs?
I mean,
Because if they did, maybe
the
that
world
would be
government
why.
probably understands where they're at.
Well, he was seen at he was seen at Big Mom's territory and announced as the new Yonko.
Yeah.
And then now he's in Wano,
Well-
Kaido's territory, and they know that they're in possession
I think
of one.
they know that they're in possession of at least one. I don't think they know about the one from Zoe
No,
Probably
definitely
not.
not. Definitely
or
not.
the Wano one because
Okay.
nobody knew about Wano.
Okay, so then here, well, damn. I mean, like, this is like the big question for me: is the world government aware of road poneglyphs?
I do think they're aware.
Why the fuck wouldn't they get rid of them?
Maybe some
They
of
would-
them
They're
are.
like indestructible stone, dude.
But they're movable.
So what? Chuck them in the ocean? Oh, throw them in the thing where Annie's lobby.
And his lobby was.
Oh, that's a great idea. Just fucking recycling bin.
There's a devil fruit vault.
Yeah. Well,
Lock away
maybe
the
they
4
don't. Maybe they know
poneglyphs.
they exist. Maybe they don't know where they are.
Do you think that got destroyed?
How often do they go to how easy was it for them to go to Fishman Island?
The government?
Yeah, they were stealing slaves from them constantly.
I thought that was
Think
like
about
other
it.
pirates.
Fishman Island was right underneath
Oh,
Saboni.
that was a celestial dragon that came, but he came like on his own.
Still,
That
it's not
wasn't-
that.
It was like a mission of peace or something.
And it's not like they have the road poneglyph just there on display. Like they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
to take Robin
have to
and
go-
show her,
mhm.
hey, this is like the secret of Fishman Island. That's not something that I think is common knowledge. If that were the case, more people would have copies of the road poneglyph because most pirates have to go through Fishman Island to get to.
I think that's why Big Mom moved it. Well, fuck. I mean, that's such a question.
I know.
Like, is that the one that Shanks hid,
I don't think so.
or is that the one Big Mom hid because like it was her property, and
I
like
think it's the one that
that's
Big Mom hid.
most likely the one that Brooke got a copy of when they were on Whole Cake.
She didn't have one at Whole Cake, right? Road
No,
poneglyph.
she had a road poneglyph.
Oh, that's the third one, right?
That's the second one. Zoe, Whole Cake Island, Wano.
How did Kaido know who Joy Boy was before?
Kaido?
Yeah, before
Um,
if he can't read poneglyphs.
Joy
King.
Boy through King, and I think it's also like a.
King. Can
Oh.
he read them?
No, it's not that he can read the poneglyph.
He
Like,
can hear the
there's
voice of
legends
Luffy.
of Joy Boy out in the world. Just because you can't read a poneglyph doesn't mean you don't know about him. Because also remember, the Skyphians believe in the sun god.
He got wings.
I think like they probably like
He's a Lunarian like Sanji.
Yeah, no, I think the race of Lunarians is a very important like tribe or
Ooh.
something that's gonna tie into the history of Joy Boy.
what if like the original one was a Lunarian
Could be.
and like he got like and like you know as like that's why that's such a sought after race because they're just like no we have to wipe everybody of that so they're trying to erase the memory of Joy Boy and Sun God Nika like that is clearly what the government tries to do.
Yeah.
The last thing that they're like they need to like really obtain that like goal is actually get their hands on that fucking devil fruit.
Mhm.
Which is crazy that it's avoided capture for this long.
It's so nuts.
They keep saying that it has a will of its own, and I
Mhm.
really like that phrasing because that just
I mean,
presents so many questions.
Do you think that it was
there's
like
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth,
His
fucking
Bluetooth hockey.
So
what if
who's to say?
what if it didn't use some form of shit like that to pull Shanks towards that ship?
The fruit?
Yes.
But he said he knew of it. He knew that it was the gum fruit on that ship. How he knew that, I don't know.
Well,
Exactly.
clearly he has connections with the world government that
That's
we
also-
don't know
I mean,
about. He pulled up to the Gore and said, I want to talk about a pirate. Fucking snitching.
Still don't know who that pirate.
well, I was gonna say
Yeah,
that-
we still don't know who he's talking about. Either Luffy, Blackbeard, who knows?
I mean,
Buggy.
movie Red kind of like made it speculate like they were like super like important because they were like questioning like whether or not Uta was really like
The daughter
like a
of
daughter
Shanks.
of like Noble, because like like if she was a figureland.
Yeah, the Figureland stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like implied basically that Shanks is related or has the help me out on this
Has like royal blood, essentially.
that he like is related to someone of the Figureland family or like his last name is Figureland or something, and it's heavily implied that the Figurelands could be a royal family or like a celestial dragon or something like
Oh,
that.
like one of the holy knights.
That's what it's implied. Nowhere is it stated, but like it could be. So that's where we're like, maybe that's why he has a connection.
That's why Shanks acts the way he does. He probably like
He gets some like perks.
learned where he learned like that probably where he gets his perks. Probably learned about like his lineage, and understood like duty. Probably, you know.
Yeah, I like that's what a lot of us think, but nothing's been.
What if he's just like a holy knight for the government?
He's a renegade. He's a renegade holy knight.
But he has a bounty.
Or is he a deep undercover agent?
Exactly. What if?
Nah, bro.
I would hate if
gave
he was a
up
deep
an arm,
undercover
dude.
agent.
He gave up an arm.
He gave up an arm and he came into Marineford to stop like that war. He stopped like he was ready
That's
to fight
the
a Kaido
perfect
and all
cover.
of them.
It's a perfect cover.
He's just a better
Keep your
ex-Drake.
friends-
You're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I mean,
I wouldn't like that.
they've done it.
Yeah, but I don't like it though.
Yeah. Nobody does, and it's the last thing you'd expect.
But Shanks pulled up, and even the Gorosei was like, you know you can't be here right now. What are you doing here?
You know that would also kind
People
of
can't
explain
see
why
you.
nobody. They always say like, "Hey, don't fight Shanks."
Dude,
You just think he's like a double agent?
could be.
Y'all ever heard of the fucking theory that he has a twin brother?
I love that theory.
I hate that theory.
What?
Yeah, there's a theory that says that Shanks has an evil twin brother, basically, and
Is his name Banks?
maybe no,
Thanks.
Oh, Hanks.
Hanks.
Okay.
Hanks.
Last name Tom.
Hanks Tom. No, no. The reason that theory even exists and he can't technically be shot down yet is because when he went to go visit the Gorosei, they shot him at an angle, right, in the anime and in the manga panel where he like had this like cloak or something, right, and you couldn't see both of his arms. So you assume like, yeah, no, it's just Shanks. He just doesn't have his arm, but you couldn't see either arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they also never showed the side of his face with the scar in either the manga or the anime.
Huh.
They started from his opposite side, the side that he's fine, then they come over and then he just has like a shadow on that side of the face. And they're like, why wouldn't they show his scar? It's a fucking reach of a theory, and I don't personally like it, but I can't say that it doesn't have some legs to stand on.
So you're saying that when we thought that Shanks was pulling up, people are saying that that was his twin brother, and there's a person out there that looks just like Shanks.
How else do you explain him stopping Kaido and then miraculously showing up at Marineford at like in an instant? I know, right? My fucking thoughts exactly.
Oh, Shanks and Franks.
Shanks and Franks. Oh, you got me. Yeah.
We're gonna have to like name this episode some shit
Some
like that.
bullshit.
Shanks'
Shanks is evil twin.
That's
yeah.
some bullshit, man. Like
Yeah.
it sounds so ridiculous, but like I'm just like
Yeah, I
don't-
mean,
it makes sense.
I
Like
We also never see Shanks go onto the marine ship to steal the devil fruit. So maybe it was his evil twin who took it.
there's just so many
how do we
situations.
know
where,
his
like,
twin is evil if they're working together? Are they working together?
maybe it's evil because he sided with the government. So evil in the eyes of the pirates because the government's evil or something.
Oh, and
like
that's why that Shanks stopped Kaido, but the other
Mhm.
Shanks was going to
Stop
stop
the
the
Marines.
government.
Maybe they just had their own agendas. Maybe they don't work together. And like I wouldn't go around telling
like
people
Shanks
that
is like a controlled figurehead.
So that
Dude.
they don't kill his brother Franks.
Oh,
Y'all
no.
like the theory, don't
No,
you know?
bro? What if Shanks?
Tanks.
Okay, look. He was found in a treasure box, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if he is a set, like part of a pair, right? But the world government got the other one,
Oh,
and they
fuck.
raised him up, right? And
The
they're like,
one that
okay,
we
well, we're gonna
know-
use this one to manipulate the masses and like, have this certain image because there's one out there who could be a threat too, right? Raised by the fucking king of the pirates.
Oh, so the evil Shanks is the one that's the good Shanks because he's part of the world government. They're like, he's like the figurehead, but then the good Shanks is technically the evil Shanks because he's an actual pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, so
Come
then
on.
they turn around and
That
it's
is-
like they have that Shanks that works for the government go out and do shit that like benefits them.
I guess I accidentally convinced you guys to believe in the evil Shanks twin theory.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, well, that's on me. I don't
It
know how
just-
we never
I mean,
talked
it
about
makes sense,
this.
but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Welcome to One Piece.
So here's the question for the listeners: do you guys believe Shanks has an evil twin or good twin, depending on like what side you guys want to play?
Man.
What are we at?
55.
Damn.
Okay. So something I did want to kind of bring back and kind of touch back on. I mean, because we are talking about, I guess, the Marines. A while back, we discussed the Admiral Agenda, and I put out a poll to all the listeners to see like what you guys thought the weakest admiral was, and 50% of y'all said Fujitora was the weakest admiral.
Y'all are wrong. What did the other
Y'all are wrong.
30 there was 37.5% that said Green Bull, and
Y'all are
fucking-
correct.
and 12.5% said fucking Kizaru.
Y'all are also wrong.
What? There's no way Kizaru is the weakest, so y'all are just trolling for no reason.
Meth is funny.
Math is funny. No,
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. Fujitora definitely like. I don't even remember what we ended up agreeing on at the end of that episode because I know we were all.
I think we all said Fujitora, bro.
Did we say Fujitora?
Yes.
You guys ended up with.
I don't know though. Like, who on the Straw Hats realistically can take on Fujitora?
I remember why we said Fujitora actually, because he was fucking trapped at the birdcage. That's why.
Yeah.
That was that was the argument that we were like, oh yeah, no, how you gonna get trapped by a fucking warlord?
Nah, he was just in it for the people.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's
be honest.
let's think about this. Okay, let's apply real admiral strength to Fujitora. Okay, somebody that could like go to toe with a Yonko for the most part. Okay, if he wanted, he probably could have dropped a fucking moon on the birdcage.
He did try.
No, I mean
No, that was before. That was earlier in the arc.
he dropped some meteors on him. No.
Yeah,
but-
meteors on it during like on Dressrosa, and even it got chopped up in the
but-
birdcage. And even the people were like, "What the fuck?"
But I'm talking about some like fucking entrapping fucking the Nine Tails in.
He also just got that
Big.
fruit.
Oh, is it like new to him?
Yeah, because he was just recruited within that 2-year time skip.
That
And
doesn't
when
mean
he
it's a
got
new
when he
fruit.
got recruited, they assigned him the fruit, and rather than him eating it, they put it in his sword.
Now, wouldn't you say that says something about his strength if he was able to make it to admiral level without it?
That's what I'm saying. Like as a recruit, like a government draft. I got drafted in
Then-
as an admiral.
Then
Like you have to be strong.
then
And they know he's fucking blind, and they're like, nope, let's take him.
His
Admiral.
observation hockey has to be fucking wild.
it has to be that.
Has
He has to be able to see. Maybe he may not be like a powerhouse. He may not have like super.
Broken ability.
Like I mean, but he can do it. Like he can coat his blade.
yeah.
That is advanced armament. Who's to say he can't apply that to a fucking meteor? You're gonna tell me that admiral's hockey is still weaker than fucking Doflamingo while he's preoccupying Monkey D. Luffy?
Okay, here's an idea for you. If we're saying that he has extremely strong or like powerful observation hockey, what if he definitely has like future sight and he has
yeah.
like future sight enough to where he saw that like, oh, we'll be fine. Like I don't really need to try.
That makes sense.
I
See,
don't
that
want to
makes
reveal
total
my
sense.
abilities just yet, you know? Because he saw Luffy taking down Dofi, so he's like, whatever.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Honestly. And like that's the thing is the Navy, like those officials are always kind of playing the long game. Like
There-
they watch things play out and try to come in and benefit.
I don't think there's a single admiral that has truly showcased 100% of their power. Because why would you,
Yeah.
right? The only time that they would have to do that is if they were trying to actively take down a Yonko crew, right?
I mean,
Well,
Which
Okay.
we kind of saw it in
Like
Marineford, I
okay,
guess.
I was gonna say.
We did see it, but I don't think that's still like 100% of what they could do because there was like a Kainu, Aokiji, and a Kizaru, so they didn't each all have to go 100%. I think they were all putting in 50.
What?
I really do think that
Okay,
they weren't going.
I'm
all
gonna
out.
give. I'm just gonna make the argument that a Kainu was putting in at least 75
Okay, he
because
put
he
in
was-
more maybe than the others.
because he was the only one that was
He's taking on a Yonko.
physically happening to
Okay,
like.
I'll give
be-
you a Kainu, and I'm also gonna argue for Aokiji too because that was fucking nuts. Like,
Yeah,
When he did the froze everything.
yeah, like Ice
Froze
Age
the
or whatever.
ocean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll give them to. Kizaru was probably putting in the least.
Yeah.
He was not trying. He's
Sorry,
a
buddy,
He's
lazy.
Lord.
lazy. That's why he's light.
Is that why you moved it? Because we talked shit.
Yeah.
I even looked at her like I was like, oh, I'm
You
sorry.
like Kizaru?
She
she
loves
loves him.
Kizaru.
Why?
Bruh, he's a light fruit user who has sunglasses. He's made of light, but he wears sunglasses.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I just didn't pick her for a Kizaru fan. That's all. That's really it.
She likes that he's lazy. She identifies with it.
No,
He's like, I relate.
Honestly?
Speaking to the mic.
No. You want me to be? Yeah. No. Speaking
Yeah,
to the
please,
mic
yeah,
for one,
lady.
please.
Kizaru has that cool energy that I
Yeah.
just resonate with. Like he has that cool he's like
Laid
fighting
back.
the evil pirates and stuff, but he has that cool energy. He's
Then
not super
honestly-
flashy, even though devil fruit.
My opinion, like
Okay.
just from based off of that, I would have think you like fucking Aokiji then.
Aokiji's
He's
drippy.
literally the definition of a cool guy.
No,
like-
he's a little too like weird or something. There's something weird about him.
He's a
but
pervert.
He is kind of a pervert.
Maybe that's why. But like, I
But
feel
she doesn't know that. She didn't watch that arc.
whatever. But regardless, though, Kizaru all the way.
Who's your least favorite admiral?
Green Bull.
Bro, Kizaru just want the
Probably
smoke.
Green.
Wasn't he the first one to get up?
Yeah, he's just
Who?
Green
there's
Bull's my least
something about
favorite.
him that just slimy. He's slimy. There's something.
He's just a lapdog.
Green
like,
Bull?
Green Bull's
Yeah.
slimy. There's something slimy about him. But like even with Aokiji and like Akainu, at least like they stand for something. Like
Yeah.
full justice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
whatever, or something.
I just fucking realized. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off because like you said something and it triggered something. You said lapdog.
Mm-hmm.
Makes so much fucking sense why fucking Akainu's the red dog. Because he's the military's lapdog.
Yeah.
He's mad that he is.
And like and since now that he's fleet admiral,
Mm-hmm.
somebody has to fulfill that power of position. It was definitely fucking Green.
Oh, okay. Like the
Yeah,
lapdog. took the
he
lapdog.
likes his what extreme methods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extreme justice, like harsh,
Yeah.
or what is it?
Justice.
It's
Absolute.
Absolute justice, yeah.
Yes.
I like it because Green Bull definitely embodies that absolute justice mentality that Kainu had, and you can see like the justice that Aokiji had
Mm-hmm.
in Fujitora.
Yeah. Very
And then
similar.
Kizaru is just in the middle. He's a wild card, bro. I don't. Kizaru is interesting. Like I know I
He's
do.
a,
I never said that I didn't like him. I was just curious as to why you specifically.
He kind of gives me like he's an agent of chaos kind of individual. Like sometimes like he might be
Absolute
there
neutral.
to like he kind of like he gives me Mephisto vibes. Like he's there because he like low key wants to be entertained, and like he wants to see like the lessers do funny things. But then I know I hate the insects. But then like every once in a while you gotta like go down and play God and just like slap him around and shit. Like
I think yeah, no, I get that. See, I think that like he definitely follows orders for sure.
oh yeah.
But I also think that he has his own agenda to a degree where he's like, yeah, no, I know I'm supposed to do this, but like I'm gonna do this 1st,
Mhm.
and then I'll do that. But I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
So my thoughts. Wow, Admiral Agenda.
Admiral Agenda.
I have been
love
dying to have these conversations with you guys. Like, not gonna lie, I've been waiting for Wano to end just so I could like feel more comfortable about not spoiling shit because like now it's just
Stop reading the manga.
shut up. I'm not doing that.
So if a fishman is naturally resistant
Oh my
to
God.
water pressure, like a ridiculous amount of water pressure because they'll swim from all the way to the bottom of Fishman Island to the top as children to the surface. And they had to coat their ship. That was the whole reason why they like stopped and everything, right? Because of the water pressure. Even the Straw Hats were wearing suits to protect themselves. So wouldn't it be fair to say that like water pressure and the fact that fishmen are able to resist it so well, and Fujitora being like an honorable dude, Jinbei being a fishman, doesn't it make sense that both of them would fight?
Oh, like they get matched up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Fujitora had to fight like the Straw Hats, I could see Jinbei being a good like match for him.
Because he has really strong haki too. If he comes at him with the blade, I could just see him
full body.
Yeah, because back in the day, I used to think like Zoro was going to be a good match for Fujitora just because of their clash in Dressrosa. But I think like in terms of morality maybe, or just like their character traits specifically, it makes sense to have Jinbei, especially since he's on the crew now. Yeah, I like that.
Think about it, like gravity against a dude who's
like really
physically like resistant to high pressure and has developed like a form of like durable and like dense body. Yeah, man, that's perfect against the gravity, man.
Bro, him throwing like if he puts gravity out, could he like shoulder throw the gravity at him?
Nah, I still think it
Fishman
has
karate?
to physically be water. Because
I mean,
a lot
he
of their
did it with
techniques are
air.
water based. He didn't do that with air.
Yeah, he has.
When?
He's thrown air over his shoulder.
No, he's only throwing water.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, he's done it. I'll find it.
Definitely show me because I don't remember that.
He throws air pressure so hard.
I know like the shoulder throw he does like with water. He does like the water shots. Like most of their techniques are water based. So
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember anything air related. But
That's why it was crazy, is because he was out of water and he pulled some shit off like that.
Yeah,
I'll find it.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely
find
send that to me. I'm curious.
Do you think Sanji would be somebody who fight like Green Bull? He already proclaimed that like
Fire.
is like such an obvious weakness. How do you think yeah, okay.
What about blue fire?
You ever had blue fire? You ever had Sanji's fire, buddy?
I like that.
Also, they are wildly different. You know, Green Bull is like super harsh, very savage, does not really care for anybody or anything.
Slap a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the type of guy that would. Yeah.
Sanji is way too kind. He fucking cooks for rats.
Yeah, I think you gotta like pair up like certain characters based off of who they are, not what they can do all the time. Like the obvious ones are always like the Zoro versus Fujitora because swords, but no, not necessarily.
I honestly could see like Zoro fighting Kizaru.
I could see that too.
They're both kind of they're very laid back. They're more mellow.
It's a rematch.
Like, oh yes, I want to see that.
Because he was the first one taken out by Kizaru too. Yeah, I could see that.
What if
I'm gonna make that as my like a new prediction for me now? Then.
Okay.
What if cutting fire was the prelude to cutting magma? Zoro learned how to cut fire.
I'm gonna believe this till like I get proven wrong, but I still think Saba's gonna be the one to fight Akainu.
Same.
Like
I would love to see
want that to happen.
And for him to be like, oh nah, bruh, my flames are just way hotter.
Just straight. I mean,
like
I can
white,
see him.
like white flames. Is that the hottest?
If he awakened it, would it be blue fire too?
Why are you guys looking at me?
You're
across
former
from me, and it's the
firefighter.
easiest
and you
direction
know
to
a lot-
look.
No, you know a lot about fire. I don't want to hear that shit from you. Which is a hotter fire, blue or white?
Technically blue.
Okay, so blue fire then. So, it's just another Sanji. He's a Sanji clone.
What about black fire?
Let's just
That's
put
not
Sanji
real,
against
but
him.
yeah.
You're no fun.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, you okay?
It's
So
not real.
technically, you can make a
Right.
black fire through like chemical reactions. Not safe. Don't recommend it, kids. Do not do that at home. But like, it looks more white than black, in my opinion.
Okay, so what if you think he'd just get like a
Black
like
flames.
a,
would be
like
cool.
black flames?
That would be so
Amaterasu.
fuck- Like that'd be cool because like I mean like he's genetically engineered. Like it just
I want it to happen just so we can have arguments on who's stronger, Sasuke
Or Sanji. Like,
Yeah.
Sanji will kick the fuck out of him.
I hope they're black flames, just so the manga readers sit there and argue over what the new color is, until
Oh,
like an
God, you
accurate,
know that's gonna happen.
like until like an accurate color palette
No,
comes out. They're just like,
that
"How the
happens
fuck
all
he
the
really did it
time.
black.
That actually happens all the time with Conqueror's Hockey, because now that Black Lightning is used in situations where it's either Conqueror's Hockey or just a really powerful clash. And you have no way to differentiate it. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if the anime is going to have a very definitive way to do it, because, yeah, they did it with, like, the yellow aura or whatever.
Mhm.
But the aura's changed. The aura's was green, you know? And it's never been stated that the color makes a difference. So,
Could be just like that color difference is just you did like them signifying to you like, yeah, that's them adapting their Conqueror's Hockey into this.
maybe. Because, like, that's something that we argue about all the time.
Luffy's
bro.
was yellow because he's bright and vibrant like the
Sun
sun,
God
like he's
Nika.
Sun God Nika.
Super Saiyan.
You know, Kaido is malicious, evil, and dark. That's why his is purple.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Zoro's is green because he's ambitious.
Mouse head.
Get him the fuck out! Get him the fuck out! I'm just kidding.
Have to drag me out. Do you want to talk about Jaraldo's comment
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
before we wrap?
Somebody over on TikTok turned around and DM'd me, like they DM'd me previously, but then like I saw they sent me this one. It was like actual a message, so I was like, all right, let me check this out. This from Jaraldo. He said, "Hey man, I know you really don't know me, but I listen to your podcast all the time, and I had a thought about One Piece, about Choppers and his devil fruit, that how everybody says it's useless devil fruit except for animals. But what if it actually makes a person a perfect human?" And like we wanted to talk about that because that's actually kind of like,
That's super interesting.
yeah,
It's the human fruit, right? And what he's saying is like the argument for it being a useless devil fruit unless you're an animal is like, well, we're already humans. What's it gonna do?
mm-hmm.
Makes you into a perfect human.
Yeah. What if it makes you into like the perfect human?
So if you were like really, really, really tall and like a pencil in terms of like how
Mm-hmm.
you know how wide you are,
Like your
and
build?
you ate it, like it would make you like perfect proportions.
Oh, like
Oh.
perfectly symmetrical. But like, what about?
But like also like
I know
mentally
perfection is.
you would
See-
be the perfect human. And do you think that's why?
I
Chopper's
think-
so-
okay,
like
now,
obviously he's smart because
physically-
he got the human brain.
But like Sengoku has the human fruit, the Buddha model.
Mhm.
Wouldn't and that makes you enlightened? What if
I
it touches on something like that?
I think Oda did say something on that like if a human did eat it, they would have like a state of enlightenment similar to Sengoku having the Buddha fruit. But God bless you, physically nothing on that was touched.
Okay.
So like yeah,
So it's
take-
open ended.
Yeah, it like it could be like you get some
Well,
string
maybe
bean
that's why
dude or
his,
like an overweight
points-
individual.
He can like change literally the physical form
Yeah.
of his body. And
Oh yeah.
stuff,
What
like,
if they
that's
can
part
change
of
it? Yeah. Well, because Chopper can change his forms too. So like,
Mhm.
why wouldn't? Yeah, exactly.
what I'm
That's such a
saying.
good point.
And he literally tweaked it too. Like
Yeah.
after the time skip, like he changed his horn point to be like more like a stag beetle.
Mhm.
And he said it took him a while to like get that to happen with the medicine. You know, so like
And then like his arm point could still translate very easily to a human.
Mhm.
Human, you just become incredibly buff. You know, like
Mhm.
buff Chopper, buff human,
heavy point.
heavy point. There's a lot of options that actually makes a lot of sense.
About a woman.
Same
What
thing.
about a woman?
Just go super buff.
Okay, hold on.
No,
Get to the mic.
no,
No. Let her get in the mic. Get in the mic. This is a valid point.
But like, think about like a woman.
Yeah,
Like, what if she's just like, normal proportions, everything? What she's gonna extra big titties and like old buff. and
Oh, it
muscles?
depends on what's
Depends on-
actually
Long
perfect.
hair.
It
Well-
depends on what is considered perfect by nature and the needs for survival. I feel like.
But what shouldn't it be like more of a god level? Like what a god would look like? Think
Oh.
of like how like in our culture.
So, like
God is,
Aphrodite.
like- yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Maybe if you want to like Western, but like how our culture we're depicted as like images of God. So like, wouldn't and maybe in their world.
Maybe it's based off the belief of that person.
Yeah. Okay. That I like that
I
one.
like
what
that.
if
Yeah.
Whatever you believe is a perfect human, that devil fruit. would
Yeah,
give you.
because we've seen like devil fruits behave differently depending on the user.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always black and white. It can
Mhm.
be different. So, like, it's assumed that previous people have had the gum fruit, but nobody's been able to awaken it the way Luffy has.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's to say that the human fruit would react differently based on the type of person and their perception of, like, the perfect human?
Mm-hmm.
And then have access to different forms if they were to experiment the way Chopper does, I guess. Like, they would basically have some kind of hybrid form where, like, maybe they have access to something. I couldn't tell you what. I'm not that creative, but they'd have access to something, and it could be based off of their perceptions of, like, you know, a perfect.
I'm drawing blank. There's too many fucking religions popping through my head.
Say if Law got it and he didn't have the op, would that make him a perfect human doctor? Like he would literally be the perfect doctor, and like he could cure anything already, and blah blah blah. Like he's so smart and everything, but he only knows about.
Maybe it would affect intellect too.
Yeah.
It definitely
would-
has to affect.
Yeah,
it.
what would it do to
it
Chopper?
would make a perfect human.
So like if you're already human, you're like certain smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart? I don't know.
More smarter.
More smarter.
Smarty cool.
More smarter.
What if it's not based off of perception though? What if it's like, oh no, this will turn you into the perfect human. Like this is what
By
the
nature,
perfect
I
human
like.
is.
I see. I like
With the
that
nature
too.
aspect.
Yeah,
Could go
Like-
either way. Yeah.
Like think about it. Like
Chopper is extremely good natured. He's very, very naive.
He's innocent.
Very innocent.
That's-
He doesn't
yeah.
have like these dark thoughts, and that's why Robin, who has seen all this dark side of humanity, is like, gotta protect him.
At all costs.
what if so like if you use it and it's like going off what you're saying, like it's built to help you like I guess endure like let's say the One Piece world. What if like every time you went to a different island and it has a different
Adaptability.
like there's like you go to a cold island and so like naturally your body helps you adapt and like so like
You're
you know
naturally more
like
warm-blooded
us,
or
like,
something.
you know we start like our beards start filling in immediately. You start getting hair like along your chest, so like that's like your body helping
like a
you,
reactive devil fruit based off
Mhm.
of your
like it helping you
location.
maintain a homeostasis.
Like an active adaptability
word.
trait.
Mhm.
There's a Marvel character like that.
There is?
Oh
Yeah.
yes there is. He's a mutant. It's Darwin.
Darwin.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has the mutant ability to adapt to any situation.
That's pretty cool.
They put him in one of the X-Men movies, killed him off right away. Dumbest fucking thing ever. It's one of the most inaccurate comic portrayals. You have no fucking idea.
Damn, a missed opportunity, huh?
You have no idea.
The worst part is he still feels all the pain.
Oh god,
His body just won't let him die.
that's awful.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy. No, but I definitely think that I'd like that theory, like that the human fruit wouldn't be useless if a human ate it. I definitely think it would provide some really cool abilities or just adaptations that maybe people don't think of.
I'm telling you, the information that is provided about devil fruits, it's all fucking lies.
We can't believe anything anymore.
None of it. None of it is like one time they lied to us one time about devil fruit, and guess what? All our truth is out the fucking window.
Yeah.
all
no
credibility,
Trust. No trust
Oda.
anymore.
We don't
They're not
trust
devil
you.
fruits. They're really called God fruits because the fucking world government was like, "Fuck these guys, covering this shit up."
Devil. They're devils.
Yeah,
They're
devils.
devils. Yeah, just like Robin, who's such a devil.
And you watch, the world government's got real fucking devil fruits.
Oh God. Oh.
Anyways, so that just about does it for this podcast episode.
Wait. I have one last thing to say.
Okay.
Beppo got drugs from Chopper.
Oh
Those
yeah.
drugs are probably some form of rumble ball to allow him to force himself into Sulong form. This has been a good talk.
Great
Good talk.
Yeah, great
Yep.
talk.
Yep.
Nope, I think that just about does it for sure.
Also, I think that might have been like massive foreshadowing too.
Alchemist out.
Alchemist out.
Miss out.